A view shows a residential building destroyed in the southern port city of Mariupol, April 14, 2022. Reuters. Pavel Klimov. Mariupol is a strategic prize for Russia, reinforcing its access to the annexed Crimea Peninsula via territory held by pro-Russian separatists. But the intensity of the siege has damaged nearly half of the industrial city beyond repair, according to the local authorities. Reuters. Pavel Klimov. A service member of pro-Russian troops stands in front of the destroyed administration building of the Azovstal Iron and Steel Works in Mariupol, April 21. Reuters. Chingiz Kondarov. In the years prior to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the port city of Mariupol was undergoing a makeover. More than $600 million was spent on new roads, a children's hospital and parks to modernize the mainly Russian-speaking city as part of a campaign to show the benefits of life in west-leaning Ukraine following Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A view shows a theater building destroyed in Mariupol, April 25. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. People walk near a destroyed tank and damaged buildings in Mariupol, April 22. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. An aerial view shows damaged buildings in Mariupol, April 24. Azov via Reuters. Believers walk out of the Sviato-Troitsky Church after the Orthodox Easter service in Mariupol, April 24. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A view shows buildings damaged in Mariupol, April 3. Reuters. Stringer. A man walks near a destroyed residential building in Mariupol, April 17. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A view shows a torn flag of Ukraine hung on a wire in front of a destroyed apartment building in Mariupol, April 14. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A boy stands next to a wrecked vehicle in front of an apartment building in Mariupol, April 24. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. Service members of pro-Russian troops, including fighters of the Chechen Special Forces unit, stand in front of the destroyed administration building of the Azovstal Iron and Steel Works in Mariupol, April 21. Reuters. Chingiz Kondarov. People take belongings out of a residential building in Mariupol, April 17. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. Local resident Victoria Mukina, 33, plants tulips with her daughter Miroslava near an apartment building in Mariupol, April 4. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A man rides a bicycle near a residential building destroyed in Mariupol, April 22. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A theater building destroyed in Mariupol, April 25. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. People walk past a residential building heavily damaged in Mariupol, April 21. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. Local residents carry belongings in Mariupol, April 19. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. Local residents walk along a street next to a damaged building in Mariupol, April 3, 2022. The sign on the vehicle reads, "Children." Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A view shows residential buildings heavily damaged in Mariupol, April 21. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A local resident reads a book near a building damaged in Mariupol, April 3. Reuters. Stringer. A service member of pro-Russian troops walks near an apartment building destroyed in Mariupol, March 28. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A record player is seen inside an apartment building destroyed in Mariupol, April 19. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A local resident walks along a street past burned-out buses in Mariupol, April 19. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. Local residents walk near residential buildings which were damaged in Mariupol, March 18. Reuters. Stringer. A local resident walks outside a building destroyed in Mariupol, April 25. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. People walk along a street near in Mariupol, April 22. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A service member from Chechen Republic looks on during fighting in the city of Mariupol, April 15. Reuters. Chingiz Kandarov. A view shows residential buildings heavily damaged in Mariupol, April 21. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A local resident pulls a cart with humanitarian aid past an apartment building in Mariupol, April 19. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. People walk near a destroyed tank and damaged buildings in Mariupol, April 22. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. Smoke rises above a plant of the Azovstal Iron and Steel Works in Mariupol, April 25. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A view shows a residential building in Mariupol, April 17. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A man rides a bicycle in Mariupol, April 18. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. A man walks past a residential building heavily damaged in Mariupol, April 21. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. An armored vehicle of pro-Russian troops is seen in the street in Mariupol, April 11. Reuters. Chingiz Kandarov. A view shows a residential building destroyed in Mariupol, April 14. Reuters. Pavel Klimov. A view shows buildings damaged in Mariupol, April 19. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko. People walk along a street near destroyed residential buildings in Mariupol, April 22. Reuters. Alexander Ermoshenko.